Welcome to NFL Draft Prospect Breakdown presented by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. I'm Patrick Murray for Harris Football, and today we're looking at Ohio State running back Trey Sermon. The 6-foot, 215-pounder ran a 4.57 in the 40-yard dash at his pro day. Sermon began his college career at Oklahoma, where he rushed for 2,076 yards and 22 touchdowns over 3 seasons, and missed the final 5 games of 2019 with a torn ACL. Sermon transferred to Ohio State for 2020 and ranked second in the Big Ten, averaging 7.5 yards per carry. The senior blew up in the Big Ten championship game, rushing for a Buckeye record 331 yards, breaking a mark set by Heisman Trophy winner Eddie George in 1995. He followed that up with 193 yards against Clemson in the college football playoff before injuring his shoulder on the first carry of the national championship game. I like Sermon's lateral quickness and agility and his contact balance and ability to break tackles as well. Let's take a look and break down some plays. In the shadow of its own goalpost, Ohio State is running duo, a gap scheme play run often in the NFL. It's sometimes described as power without a puller. It's called duo because you're getting 2 double teams, one on each of the defensive tackles. The right guard and center will double one defensive tackle and work up to the will linebacker. The left guard and left tackle will double the other defensive tackle and work up to the Mike linebacker. Sermon will take the handoff to the left of the QB, and his job is to read the Mike linebacker. If the linebacker comes down inside, Sermon will bounce it outside behind the left double team. If the linebacker goes outside, Sermon will run up the middle between the 2 double teams. At the snap, you see the Mike coming inside, so Sermon will bounce it, but first, he has to deal with the defensive end who penetrated into the backfield. He makes a nice controlled jump cut to avoid the D-end without deviating much off his path, hits the hole downhill, stiff arms a guy, and quickly gets up to top speed. He probably could have just kept running straight up field here and picked up more yardage than he did, but hey, a 65-yard gain is nice.
Hey, it's Harris breaking in. We have to thank our sponsor, HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. I get HelloFresh every week. We are going to show you highlights of various meals that I've made throughout this college scouting package, and HelloFresh has sponsored all of it. If you've ever thought about trying a meal kit, I can totally recommend it. I've made sweet potato and poblano quesadillas with Southwest crema and radish tomato salsa. I've made zucchini and tomato flatbreads with lemon ricotta. Everything I've made with HelloFresh has been delicious and easy. They send me pre-measured ingredients, everything I need to put together something great in 30 minutes or less. It really helps you break out of a cooking rut, and it's given me lots of new ideas and recipes for dinner in the future. It shakes up dinner time. Support companies who support stuff you like. HelloFresh is the reason we're able to do these videos. And if you'd like to try them, we've got a great deal. Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code WatchFilm12 and you'll get 12 free meals, including free shipping. HelloFresh.com, code WatchFilm12 for 12 free meals. Let's get back to Patrick.
Thank you, Chris. Now back to Trey Sermon. He had a lot of success with cutback runs. He's good at finding the cutback lane and getting to the open field. Ohio State is running outside zone here, and Northwestern slants hard towards the direction of the run. Sermon notices that right away and bends it all the way back behind the line into space and picks up a good chunk of yardage. I want to take a closer look at what he does down the field, though. I feel like his downfield vision could be better, and he can make some of these runs longer. He has room down the sideline here if he keeps heading that direction, and he could try to set up a block with his wide receiver, but for some reason, Sermon goes back to the middle and runs right into a couple of defenders. If you have a back that's good at cutbacks, then you have to dial up some split zone or zone slice runs for him. The Buckeyes are running outside zone here, but they will leave the backside defensive end unblocked and have the tight end slice across the formation to block him, creating a natural cutback lane between the left tackle and the tight end. You can see right after the snap, Sermon is already peeking backside, looking for that cutback lane. It's there, he hits the hole, fights his way out of a tackle, and picks up a first down and more. One more cutback for you. Inside zone here. He cuts it back. A nice lateral agility move there to beat the safety and a good first down run. All right, Sermon can run front side too. He's got some good burst through the hole and a nice stiff arm for a long run here. And then on this next play, I like Sermon's ability to get skinny and slip through tight spaces to find some running room. Sermon also shows the ability to press the hole. After the snap here, it looks like there's nowhere to go. The linebacker, number 17, is filling the only hole, but Sermon stays on a straight path to affect the linebacker. Sermon's path pulls that linebacker into the scrum and opens the hole, which Sermon quickly darts through, showing the lateral quickness, again, to find the open field. One more example of pressing the hole here. Sermon needs to manipulate the linebacker, number 10, so he continues going straight ahead directly into the double team. That pulls in the linebacker, giving Sermon's right guard a chance to engage with him, and then Sermon cuts right into the hole and picks up an extra 5 or 6 yards. Sermon can be a little inconsistent with his vision, though. On this play, he's too eager to cut back, and he runs right into a couple of defenders. And Sermon really wasn't asked to do a whole lot as a receiver in his career. 48 catches for 486 yards and 3 touchdowns over 4 seasons. But he shows the ability to potentially be useful in the screen game and as a check down with some ability to pick up yards after the catch. Something that can give Sermon extra usefulness to NFL teams and potentially keep him on the field is his ability in pass protection. He does a good job mentally recognizing his assignment, finding work, aggressively stepping up to the defenders and engaging them with his hands inside their shoulders. He's a good pass protector. Sermon is somewhat of a sleeper. He does have some injury history with the torn ACL and a recent shoulder issue, but he finished his college career with 2 outstanding games against top competition, and he shows the lateral agility and contact balance to make plays in the NFL. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, share it on social media, tell other people. Please subscribe to Harris Football, check these out, and let us know what you think. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.